Let's go.
Joe, you good?
Yeah, I said let's go.
Let's do this.
All right, welcome to another episode of Smack Talk, Leave It on the Court.
Smacking it.
I am your host, Cerebral. With me, I got my co-host, Joe. What's going on, Joe?
What's
What
up,
up?
Joe?
What up?
Are you?
Yes, he is
Are
doing
you-
what he doing.
Can we just do the
Okay.
podcast?
He does
To
this
my
for-
left,
he
I
does
got
this
my
for
other,
a
I got
living.
my other co-host, D-Mob. What's going on, D?
Yo, what up? It's D-Mon.
Facts.
Let me just get this out of the way. Let me first apologize.
Today I got time.
Give it back,
Give it back.
Let me,
Drake.
Oh my God. Let me first apologize for the fact that we are recording probably 4 days.
It's all right.
Post.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Y'all love us.
Some people do.
Yeah.
I don't know who. But we're recording on a Saturday. You're going to get this podcast the same day. Trust me. I am working overtime to make sure this shit happens.
Your
In the meantime,
meantime.
In between time.
there's some sports shit. There's some sports shit that happened that we would have missed or just talked about next week, I guess. Whatever the case may be.
There's all sports shit.
Yeah, the Cubs suck. Is that what you're referring
Let's
to?
not start with that.
What?
Let's not.
What do you mean? That's exactly where we're starting.
I don't know.
But before we get to that, I want to take a second and thank everybody that took the time out to listen to my album that I dropped last week, Life After. I appreciate all the feedback, the love that I've gotten. I really appreciate everybody taking the time out. It is available everywhere that you enjoy listening to music. Everywhere. So link is in my bio on Instagram at The Real Cerebral. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate all
check
feedback.
it out.
I got a D-Mob
Mic
feature on there,
check
by the
1
way.
2 1 2.
All right, so
Listen
let's
to
get
the album
let's get to our sports shit.
Let's go.
Baseball season is a little bit older than a week old.
I'm ready over it.
Over it.
Over. Done.
Like Theo said,
You-
October starts in March.
No, October starts in February.
Yeah, like David Cavler said, shout out to ESPN. He said, no, Theo, it starts in February when you don't
Get a
pay for a bullpen arm.
It's beyond just.
So-
It's like everybody's seen this written on the wall before the season even started.
Right, because as a team right now, we're batting 307. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Nice. Keep it going.
Cool. Keep it running. 12 home runs, 80 hits. You know what I
problem.
mean?
Let,
Not
let
a
me
problem.
let me bring some context to this. Everyone in this room on this show is a Cubs fan.
Word.
And if you follow baseball, you'd understand why we're so fucking mad.
The Cubs are 1-7 now,
We completely.
and it's all in pitching.
If I'm not mistaken, we're the last in the division. I mean, it wouldn't matter, but either way, we're.
We're 1-7, and this is what Joe has been fearing all offseason.
Because you don't pay for a fucking bullpen.
And I said that don't
What do you-
worry, the bats got it. The bats
bats
have
are
been
there.
The bats is there. You're right.
For us
The
to
bats
score
are
10
strong.
runs and still lose the game last night,
Makes
it's
no
like,
sense.
okay,
No.
it
For us to
didn't
score
matter.
10 runs and still get
Right.
our teeth kicked
the,
in.
the score was very deceiving from last night.
Yeah,
Because we were getting our asses.
I actually,
kicked.
Done.
because I was out and about, there was a TV and I was watching the game a little bit and I was like, yo,
I ain't watched a lick of it. No, actually, what you call it, turned it on last night, and I was like, why are we watching this? And I think it was like 6-0, or it was like something 0. I didn't even think we were going to make
it was
a run.
8-0, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think. When I saw the score, I'm like, okay, I don't know where does this happen. But
Jay Hay got it started.
And who started pitching? Was it you, Darvish, that started that Lester?
No.
Quintana, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Quintana. Oh, that was unprofessional of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Whoa.
Especially for
Whoa.
you giving
Hey,
us shit all the. Yeah.
yeah,
You
let's
done?
go. Yeah,
All right,
done.
that's
All right.
enough of that. Shut that off.
I remember my first time podcasting.
But I mean, do we really have to get into like we know what we need?
That's not the point. The point is, why do they not know what we need?
Yeah, that's really what it comes
yeah.
down to.
That's what it boils down to. The Brewers picked up where they left off last season.
So
Rolling.
did the Cubs.
Okay,
And we picked up where we left
off right where we left off. Terrible pitching, hitting still there. Terrible pitching. What do you expect when you get 2 in a third inning out of Darvish? And then who do you put in?
Freaking
the problem with that whole Yu Darvish thing is that you don't have a bullpen to rely on when he does that shit.
I mean, to be honest,
You're going
I don't
from
know.
bad to worse.
We still have yet to get a quality start.
Lester in his first start. That was it.
that was did it.
Literally is the only quality start that we have. And hey, it's the only win we have.
So from here on, like, what do we have to do?
Pray.
Yeah.
I'm a pray.
It's too early to be making moves.
I mean, we got a damn near 8.0 ERA. Fuck you.
For the
like,
whole
are you
team.
kidding me?
For the whole team.
Okay, only. I mean, at least we can look at it like this.
Damn near 50 walks. I already gave up 17 home runs.
What that thing? That thing you sent me about
Yeah.
the
It
Cubs.
said-
The Cubs will help anybody, walk. Like even
Walk
the person
again.
in a wheelchair.
There's a dude in a wheelchair
He's
standing
like,
up, and he's got the Cubs bullpen behind it saying the Cubs bullpen can make anybody walk.
I was over here. Damn, I woke up to that. Like, yo.
Like I don't want to overreact by any means because it is only 7 games
Listen,
in. 8
we can
games
only
in,
go up from here.
but you can't, bro. I mean,
You can
when
keep going down.
He could, but
when
I'm
you-
saying like
when you score, how many runs did we score against
Like it was 30
the Texans? We had
Total
like-
29.
yeah,
we had 29 runs in
like
3
in
games.
like 40 hits,
Yeah.
and we batted like 350, and you fucking lose the series.
1 in 3.
You lose the series to the fucking Rangers.
It's crazy.
Yeah, okay. Let this shit happen all
Let
year.
it keep riding. It's not gonna look. It's
And-
not
and
gonna
like-
be pretty.
Because then you don't get KB to re-sign.
Nope.
Yeah.
Joe Madden, you can kiss him goodbye if they don't win a World Series this year.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
He
think
can go.
Like now,
they're going to let him
As much
go.
as I don't want him to go because everything that he's done for us, and I'm very appreciative because he got us
the
a World Series,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we've had 4 straight seasons of 90-plus wins, 3 division titles, 2 division titles. No, 3.
3.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no reason why we should have been playing the wild card game this year.
What you call it? At the end of the day, when we need the players that we need, is he the one that's in charge?
2.
That has to say, "Hey, this is what we need," or
As far as
this
what
or this is the
personnel,
front desk saying
front
like,
office.
"No,
I mean,
we
that's
should be
that's,
good."
that's the front office, but it's Joe's job to get everybody the pieces that he's given them to get them right. The problem is that the front office isn't getting the right pieces, and they're basically telling Joe without saying it, "Hey,
This is what you have. Do deal with it.
Yeah.
and if you don't do it, then this is it."
And that's why I asked, because I'm looking at like, is it really on him? But at the same time, like, is he going to be the scapegoat when this is all
100%.
this?
100%.
100%.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. Kind of sucks. Then that's how I look at it. Then for him,
It does suck. It does suck because I think that any legitimate baseball fan that's really been in tune to the Cubs for the last 4 or 5 seasons, you know what the problem is, and this is why Joe all season has been saying, all off season has been saying, why aren't we getting pitching? And I wanted to believe that Yu Darvish was going to be better, that Jose Quintana could be at least a number 3 or 4. I mean, if you're a solid 3 or 4 for Jose Quintana,
For what
I'm
we gave
fine.
up for Quintana, he should be a 3.
Yeah, agreed.
We gave up. Y'all welcome for fucking Eloy.
Kyle Hendricks should be able to bounce back to being a solid number 2 like he was.
Yeah, he
And
sounds
John
right.
Lester's the only consistent thing in the pitching staff.
And
Crazy
he's the oldest
thing is,
pitcher.
crazy thing is, we could still have Jake Arrieta. That's
Is he
fucking
still,
wild.
wait,
That's
is he still with the
wild.
Phillies?
Yeah, Jake
Yeah.
Arrieta is pitching just fine in Philly.
Crazy idea.
Cause then nobody want to pay, give him that money. But yeah, they screwed that up.
He had he had 2 halves of the back end of 15 and the front half of 16. No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like, what the fuck?
Nobody has ever done it.
You couldn't touch him.
no,
He won you a World Series.
he was
Yeah.
unstoppable.
He won a Cy Young. His slider was completely, you couldn't fucking sniff it if you wanted to. But you don't pay him $25 million a year for a couple years? There's no reason why our $215 million payroll is not enough to win the NL Central.
The front office mind is on something else rather than what's going on to really keep this going. I think, it's something else going on that they're not focusing. Because they're clearly not focusing on this.
Well, I think they're ignoring the problem because they don't want to spend the money all of a sudden.
And that's this week, Like it's
Who you telling? Especially when you got it. Especially when an owner can say, "Okay, here's my checkbook. Go
do
get what you
wanna
need."
do.
And
Because
let's
ultimately, a World Series is going to bring you more money than anything.
Exactly.
I mean, let's look how Wrigleyville has transformed in the last 5 years.
You go to Wrigleyville 7 years ago, and then you go
So
today.
now,
You don't recognize it.
You
Nah.
don't go for 7 years and you come back to it and see the difference. You're
Yeah.
gonna be like, holy
I
motherfucker.
think it was you, Zach. You was telling us like you went there one day and it was just like all this new, it was just like stuff that wasn't there.
It's new condos. It's
Yeah.
the new hotel.
It was just
There's
like
new bars.
It's
It was
the
just
little,
like-
it's
it
the
was
little park area with the TV so you could watch the game. You don't have to go into the stadium.
right. It seemed like all that
all
just
that,
literally
dude.
came up after like
Well,
it was growing.
Yeah, because think about how much money all these restaurant owners made during the playoffs.
Yeah.
$500 just to get a
get
table,
in the- yeah.
and then whatever drinks and shit you're gonna
I'll never
spend.
forget, $100
They're
to
making
get into
they're
the
making
spot.
10, 15
You're,
grand.
you're,
a
you're
night.
lowballing on that 500. Joe.
Yeah,
I'm just not every bar was charging it
Yeah,
ridiculous. Some were
yeah.
charging $100, but you could only stay there for an hour or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that money that they're making without having to let any product go out the window, you're talking 10, 15 G's a night in just straight profit.
Real quick.
For the whole month?
What did Buddy tell us when we got to that? When we got to Deuces?
The gate?
Yeah, he, not to get in, but when we asked, like, all right, man, well, how much is a table? Because I was like, fuck it, I just want to have some space and
Yeah,
chill.
yeah,
This
I think
motherfucker
so.
told me 15 grand for a table for 4 seats.
I believe it, because there's motherfuckers that are going to pay
Yeah.
And he
that shit.
said they only had a couple left.
I was like, who else? No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you ain't got like. I'm surprised you ain't got more. Like,
I'm
who's
saying
paying for
though,
this?
like you've been a diehard Cubs fan your whole life. You got expendable income. Why the fuck not?
right.
You know what I mean?
And like I said,
Why not?
I think I think they realize that they know what the word Cubs is. You know that people are
Even when we
High
were
value
losing,
to
It's like the Bulls. You literally gonna come see these guys no matter what.
but even when we were losing, the value was still the same. See,
yeah.
we went fucking 61 and 101 in 2012,
Yeah. But
and you can't tell me that those games weren't sold the fuck out.
I've been to those games. I've been to those games. They were not so.
between
They
2000
were.
between
For a 100-loss team, I'm sure they had enough fans in the stadium.
They had a decent amount of fans.
You're
but
not gonna see 600 people at a Cubs game.
I'm telling you, no, this isn't a sell. You're
Guaranteed rate field with the
When
arrow
they-
pointing down. Is what you mean.
arrow pointing
when
down.
the Cubs were losing, the stands weren't filled, and the secondhand market for tickets was ridiculously cheap. Dude, I used to go to 25 games a year,
Yeah, well, when you're going for you know what I'm
7,
saying?
8, 9, 10
Right.
bucks.
between 2014 to 2016 when we won the title, like we was literally one series away from going to the World Series until we actually got there and won. Up until that point, it was just like they seen the growth of the Cubs even more, and just seemed like they just added on. Once we won the World Series, it exploded to like, well, let's worry about the outside of what's going on in the Cubs, not the inside. In
Well,
my
because
opinion.
I mean, as a team, they made a lot of money from that too.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
what
mean?
it just kept on growing. So the money started coming in. Like it's just you're not, like you said, they're not giving up the money to the
Because
players.
you got those suites and everything. That shit's not included in the season tickets. That's all extra money for them.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If you think the Cubs aren't dipping in on the secondhand market of selling tickets, they're making profit
No,
somewhere.
they are.
Right.
You know what
They've
I'm
bought
saying?
up most of those rooftops.
Right.
Yeah, it's just
know what I'm
they're
saying?
keeping the
So-
money. They're keeping the money to themselves
in their
in my
own
opinion.
pockets. Yeah. They're not
give it to
investing it back into the product on the field.
But then again, we don't understand the business side
We
of it
don't.
either. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a good concept of it, but
I
I
don't-
would hope to say there's some sort of method to this madness because you're really looking at a fucking 80-win season.
I don't understand the business side of it. You're absolutely right, but I do understand a winning product when I see one, and this is not that.
No,
And
not even
but
fucking close.
But you know what's weird is, like I said, we were rising, and then once we won the World Series, we literally been dropping. Literally, we was again right back to making it almost to the World Series.
Got our
And then-
ass kicked by the motherfucking Dodgers.
And then the Milwaukee Brewers next year, we barely get into the playoffs. And now this year, it's like we're not even going to sniff
Before
the
we even
playoffs.
have our home opener, we're going to be fucking 7 games back.
Yeah,
And that's wild.
because we're gonna lose to Milwaukee today
Yeah.
and tomorrow. I have no doubt about that.
So,
And I hate that Milwaukee's fucking an hour and a half
but see,
drive
and
away.
this what sucks, man. I don't want to. It sucks because you've seen championships like people like this happen, like the White Sox.
It happens more in baseball than any sport, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. But I was really like, we have a core of guys that are true to this team, and y'all literally are not, helping them out, and y'all think that they good, they got what they need, they can do it again. But it was like, hey, they were pumped for this, but they still are. But y'all got to give them something to help them out.
They're delusional if they think they have a healthy bullpen to get them through the whole season.
Yeah,
And then you're delusional if you think the starters are going to get you 7 1/3, 7 2/3, almost 8 innings. No, it's not going to happen.
No. So I'm done being depressed about the Cubs.
yeah, no, it's just that's why I didn't want to start this.
No,
like
no.
this,
You
though.
start here
Yeah,
so that
but-
you can get off of it and we can have fun now.
Oh man.
shit. What is the other things we want to get to? We wanted to get to. Do we want to get to our list, or do we want to go mess around with some other stuff first?
No matter to me.
Well, you know what? Let's get this out of the way because I don't think we've recorded since it's happened.
Since what happened?
Since the Final Four's been set.
The what?
The Final Four.
Final Four.
With
It's,
Auburn and Michigan State and Virginia and who else is there? Texas Tech. Those 4 teams.
Yeah, those four.
Those
Yeah,
four.
yeah. Crazy games,
Man,
man.
been
It was
wild.
wild.
Yeah. I mean, you would think some of them would make it to Elite 8 or something, but
I want to say so looking at this Final Four bracket, like
Yeah.
it's not conventional. Even,
like,
honestly,
hold on, why are you looking at me like that?
why he rocking like he got an addiction or something? Yo, wait. First off, Joe spent a whole week cussing me, Dion, and anybody else out on social media.
You say anything with the words
the
North
word-
and Carolina in it.
Yeah, I was really fucking mad, okay?
Yeah,
Until
it's true.
Duke lost. And then when Duke lost, I'm like, all right, cool.
Hey, listen, I think everybody was a little. I feel like everybody was rooting against Duke no matter what.
Let me point out
that.
and say, and I'm not saying that I went off on the ledge on this one, but I did say if North Carolina or if Duke played Michigan State, Duke was going to lose. I said that on the show.
You called it.
Yeah, thank you. But back to the rest of it. Me and Joe, we've talked about this. The Auburn North Carolina game was kind of a shocker to me because it didn't look like North Carolina was really giving it effort in the second half. And Auburn just kept chucking up threes and they kept going in.
Would you say that they're the Cinderella team right now?
Of the 4 left, yeah.
Yeah.
Of the 4 left,
Texas
yeah.
Tech.
I mean, only because of seeding. Texas Tech is a 3 seed, where Auburn is a 5 seed.
Okay.
But I mean, Auburn is still a good team with a really good coach.
No,
behind them.
yeah. No, yeah. They got a great coach. I'm not like looking at that like that. What was that?
Fuck.
Hey, man, it's that SEC basketball.
And like Virginia, just bring it home.
Hey, it's ACC all the way now.
That's all you got to
That shit's
represent.
crazy.
So who? All right. So out of the 4 teams left, we got Auburn versus Virginia, and then Texas Tech versus Michigan State.
I
Well,
hope they both end in a tie.
it's not, what Steve Smith
Hey,
said one time?
wait. Where's Drake?
No, what
For
Steve,
real,
what Steve
Drake.
Smith said? He said, "Who do you think's going to win the football game? I hope they both lose." Like, how can you? Can't have it. Shout out
Hey,
to
that's
Steve
the
Smith,
realest
that's
shit
the realest
ever.
shit you could say.
I mean,
Like,
I
hope
wouldn't
they both
mind seeing
lose.
Texas Tech or Auburn win it just to kind of shake everything up.
Yeah, like
You know,
neither one of them ever
give
had
one of
national
those
titles.
weaker basketball conferences a title for a change. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little shot he had to throw him. The weak ass. Nah, bro.
Weak ass basketball
Shit,
team.
Duke obviously can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
They couldn't
What
do it,
more
man.
do you fucking need?
It's been a while since Duke been, even to the championship, hasn't it?
They've been preseason number 1 for 3 straight years, bro.
Yeah, Joe called it. He did. I got to give Joe's props. He said they won't sniff the natty. He said they won't make it to the Final Four. I'm pretty sure Joe said that.
Called that. Yeah.
Probably. You know my hate. You know my hate
My
now.
only prediction was that.
Wait. I'm glad you embrace your hate.
Again,
I'm
Hey,
really
he knows
glad.
Duke.
To Duke?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
My only prediction was that I told you, like, hey, no superstar teams like that ever really makes it or even wins it.
You're putting too much. You're putting pressure on them like right from the beginning of
Right.
the season. I mean,
Right.
Coach K basically said, Zion and fucking RJ Barrett,
Barrett.
you guys are going to be roomies together, and you guys are going to become best friends because that's what we need you to do.
Right.
Which
know
was the
what I'm
right thing to do.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And they do have each other's back in a good way, which is necessary. So you're picking Texas Tech or Auburn? Who you pick? Like ultimately, like you got to go with one. Who you picking?
Wait, is it Texas Tech and
I
Auburn
think
going against each other?
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
Oh. I'd like to see those two go make it both.
I'm gonna take Auburn winning it all.
Yeah.
They keep shooting. From,
I mean, bro, they lost their
best.
best player in that round, bro, and it's not really.
Was he their best player?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
that
was.
that night against us? He
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
He's the best player on the
He was
team.
the
He is.
best
Folks went out with 20 points, like 11 rebounds. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
was
That
was a
sucks,
nasty
bro. It
move. That
does.
was a nasty injury.
And then they bounced back and did it again against
Right.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
But I mean, watching that game, I said if they shoot the ball remotely like Iona, we're cooked.
I
First half they didn't really do it. Second half, there's a lot of things that I can say. I go in depth about. I mean, they terrible rotation, terrible pulling players out. It was coaching beat us. Roy
That's what
Williams got beat.
I seen that a lot of people saying that like it was just out.
There's
being
no
outcoached.
Luke May was being a complete liability on defense. Kobe White was playing like it was a fucking pickup game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
saying he doesn't deserve to go to the NBA, but bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna do us.
That's how you going.
That's how you're gonna go out.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
get
man.
You.
You're damn near a number 10 pick, top 10. He'll be in the later half of the top
I was shocked when I
top
saw
10.
he was going declaring for the NBA. I was
Because
like, yo,
Cole
I really
Anthony's
thought-
gonna come our way. He's like the number 2 high school recruit.
I'm
I
telling
think I
you,
seen
man,
him in the All American.
when
Oak Hill.
you are
Light skin dude with the dreads. Yeah.
when
Cole.
you're a top 10 NBA prospect, when that's what the praise is, you got to go.
I
gotta
You
go.
have to. I get it 100%. I
Like-
don't blame him for not going. I blame
Right.
him for, bro, that's the performance you're going to leave with after dropping 34 against Syracuse and then the next night dropping like 32
Right.
and you're coasting into the tournament playing good. You can't go out like that.
What's your
Nasir
thought?
Little, I mean, it was just unfortunate that he got sick, bro. You know what I mean? He couldn't play a lot.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Hey, what you call? He's not going to NBA. What's the white dude's name?
Luke May?
Yeah,
Nah, he probably ain't.
he's done right. He just. I like.
might-
I
he
like
might
this
make
game.
some,
I
like,
like
G
this
League
game for
appearances.
him
He'd
being
be a second
senior.
round pick.
Huh?
He'd be like a second round pick.
Like
Might
his
be.
like his ball, like the way he balled out, like he came up. He seemed like he always showed up to play.
Ever
His
since that
ball
shot
IQ is
against
high.
Kentucky, bro, I mean, he's been good.
Yeah, he had a nice little game throughout the series.
His ball IQ is high.
Yeah. Well, like I said, being a senior, and just knowing the big tournament.
That's the point I'm trying to make with these one and done schools.
Yeah.
Like that shit don't. We've had 2 in the last X amount of years, Kentucky and Duke.
Yeah.
That shit, you need juniors and seniors. It's just
funny
plain
you
and
say that
simple.
because what's on the TV right now?
What are you talking about?
John Calipari.
Oh,
His number 1 draft picks.
Mr. I started this.
Which that's fine. If Duke wants to be a one and done school, so be it. Then have fun trying to win a championship. Then
Yeah, you won't be able
because
to
you
do
look
that.
at Villanova, you look at the last few champions, juniors and seniors.
Yeah.
That's what separates.
Yeah, that's why Villanova's not where they at.
That's
because
what
they lost a lot
separates.
of
You know what I
juniors.
mean?
Yeah, all that-
Villanova,
yeah.
North Carolina. Who else?
I mean, hell, you look at the teams that are in the Final Four now.
Kentucky. I mean, not Kentucky.
Right now,
I meant
juniors and
Michigan
seniors.
State. I meant Michigan State.
It's all upperclassmen. Upperclassmen are leading those teams.
And that's why I say when some of the best players in the NBA right now, some of them had played like 3 years of college. Kyle Kuzma was 4 years in college. That's why he was so polished. Damian Leonard, C.J. McCollum.
I think they're most ready like when they like right out.
That's what, but I mean,
But
like
yeah.
right when they're like literally getting out of college, or when they, like I said, 3 years I think is a max for a player to really should stay. If he wants to get, if he's talented enough, get the hell out. You know, like do your thing.
Right.
So
Yeah, there's a lot
messed
of
up.
because there's a lot of stuff to learn. But there are players upper echelon
Right.
like Anthony Davis
Or
like a Zion.
Zion, yeah, those guys.
Presumably, that is like, dude, get out of here.
Right.
We understand you had to come here.
Yeah.
Go.
So all
outta
right.
here.
So Final Four.
So who you picking?
To win it all, just
Yeah,
to get
to win
there.
it all. To win it all.
I got Michigan State. They just that point guard and those.
I do too, because I've been a fan of Tom Izzo for a long time. And to see him win a championship would be really dope, I think. That's just my thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if Virginia.
I wouldn't be surprised if
That's
any of
the-
these teams win it.
It's
Honestly.
a toss up like always on the 1 4. It's a toss up right now.
Virginia's defense can do it. Auburn's 3-point shooting can do it. Texas Tech's offense can do it. Michigan's size and aggressiveness can do it.
Ridiculous.
That's a lot, dude.
That is a lot.
25 one and done drafted since 2010 from Kentucky.
Double.
But Duke look
Double.
like it's getting there. It's 13. Like
Coach K been trying.
yeah,
The last 5-6 years, Coach K been trying.
with
So-
no ring.
Who?
Coach K. I'm talking about like doing the one and done.
Yeah, no, he got
Oh
one.
yeah, with Okafor, right?
Okafor,
Yeah.
Tyus Jones.
That was the weak one to get to.
I know.
That was the bad one. Like Okafor.
He did go number 1 though. I can't remember who went in
Oh,
front of him.
we're gonna go over number 1 picks.
Okay.
And you know what?
You know what? No, he wasn't number 1 though.
No, he
I
wasn't.
forgot.
He wasn't. Fuck it. That's a good transition.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So we were talking because obviously the big name in college basketball is out of the tournament, and now the talk for him has shifted to.
I don't ever want to hear his name in the NCAA again.
Don't worry, you won't. Now the talk has shifted to the NBA draft and the lottery and who's gonna. Well, not necessarily who's gonna go number one
When's
overall.
the draft at? What year? I mean, what month is it?
May.
Is it May? I was trying to remember.
It's
I
close.
think.
It's right
Yeah.
around the corner.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right.
So we have all compiled a list of top 5 best number 1 overall draft picks in the NBA's history. We'll just say, because I think all of us went back a decent bit, but I think Joe had the great idea of if we do the best, we got to do the worst,
So,
and the worst is where I had more fun.
well, let's start with the best then.
Let's
'Cause,
start-
I think the best has the more. To me, it has more.
Clear cut.
Yeah. I wouldn't say clear cut because when I was going through this list, it was kind of hard for me to pick. I honestly,
It was hard for me to put it in order.
you know what? I don't want to put this in order, unless you want it in order.
I'm not putting it in order.
I didn't put it in order. Just my top 5. So I'll go first then. So LeBron James, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, and Magic Johnson.
That's 4.
I know, but this is where I have a problem right now.
All right.
It's between the Dream and Allen Iverson.
I feel you there.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I feel you there, bro. I feel you there.
So if I had to pick, I'm picking Allen Iverson. My honorary Dream.
Okay, I'm gonna give my list, and it's gonna sound really familiar.
All right.
LeBron James,
Right.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Okay.
Tim Duncan, Magic Johnson, Hakeem.
Hakeem, all right. I get it. Like
well, this shit ain't no fun.
that's why I said let's get this one out of the way.
That's why I'm glad Joe made the.
I mean, first of all, how do you not go LeBron at number 1? You know what I mean?
LeBron and Shaq, those were yeah.
But yeah, LeBron, Shaq. I mean, you got to put Timmy D up there. You have
Yeah.
to.
You
know what I'm saying?
ships.
Them rings are
One too
like
many
rings
ships.
is there, yo.
Arguably, you could, possibly throw like Oscar Robinson or Elgin Baylor in there. You know what I
you
mean?
could.
Because
or
like,
even David Robinson.
I did think about David
You know, I
Robinson
thought
for a
about it too,
second,
but
then
I-
when I got to Hakeem,
Oh no,
I'm
yeah,
not putting David Robinson over Hakeem.
Cooked them. But sometimes I think about Dave Robinson and I realize what this man had done in the NBA. He had the
Quadruple double.
Yeah, and then
And he scored 70 points.
70 points. Just to shove it
be
in
a
a little
dick.
Shaq's face, yo. That's some dick ass shit, yo. Dave Robinson, who are you?
Man, respect your gangster.
He was supposed to be a nice guy talking bad about Dennis Rodman. You over here disrespecting the young Shaq over here. Well, make sure he don't get that scoring title. Go ahead, Joe. Who's your last one?
I mean, I feel like it's between Allen Iverson, obviously, Hakeem. I mean, you could even, bro.
Only 5, my man.
I know I'm saying though, bro. Like you could low key.
I forgot about Oscar
It's too
Robertson.
early to throw in Ant Davis or Kyrie, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I avoided those. Yeah.
I had to avoid those because their career's not done. And,
True.
And it was hard. But I was thinking to
True.
myself, though, Anthony Davis, yo, he's for what he is at only 20. Well, he's only 23, 24. What he's already look like he's going to be. If he doesn't win no title,
I'll say
Larry
this about
Johnson
Anthony
could
Davis.
find himself in the 6 or 7 spot. You
you
know
said
what I
Larry
mean?
Johnson.
Yeah, if we were to go 10.
Oh, we go 10.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Maybe. I could kind of say, like I said, Kenyon Martin used to be a number 1 draft pick, and he actually went to the finals twice. He up the New Jersey Nets.
But top 10 all time.
Top 10? He's talking about Larry Johnson.
Top 10 number ones. I mean that list is going to get slim towards 8, 9, and 10. There's
probably.
not that many great number ones.
Like we can like.
I mean, okay, so you got who else you got? You got Yao. You could give Derrick Rose a little love if you wanted to. We Chicago people.
It's hard though because his
Youngest MVP
his shit got cut short, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Webber.
Time out, cut the game. Time out, cut the game.
Goof ass, dude.
He ain't do that in the pros though.
Yeah, where you at, Tom? Huh? Where you at? Man,
Oh, my God.
y'all motherfuckers lose like that?
That's not how you
You
should
got Dwight Howard.
See, hey, man, Dwight Howard. he
Dwight
been
Howard was
top
that
five.
man.
Listen, if
how I
you look
feel
at that
about-
man's resume, it's unbelievable.
All my
honestly.
life.
Grinding all my life. That dude
Hey.
was grinding all his life, boy. Sacrifice.
Hustle pay the price.
No?
I got something for y'all later.
Yo.
So that's where we're going with our 5.
Patrick Ewing.
I have a
What kind of problem?
Not Fit Knife. Not in the top 5.
Not top 5, but
I
if
don't
you
know
want
if
to throw in
we-
top,
Top
10,
five?
top 5.
Top 5?
Like if you want to talk about top 10, like that guy's in there.
I have a personal vendetta against
Okay.
anybody that played for the Knicks. I don't know why.
but like,
Because they fucking suck.
we'll see what they on this year. We'll see what them checks looking like for them players.
Fuck the Knicks.
Yep.
I said it. So let's get to the more fun topic because we're just gonna shit on people here. That's what we do at SmackDown.
But this
That's why it's called-
list is gonna be fun, but it's gonna be like kind of short.
It's gonna be similar too. I think. Actually, I went on a limb on 2. I think.
I went.
If y'all got these names on your list, then
I got one that y'all probably be like, I kind of see it, and I kind of don't.
all right, go ahead with your list.
Me?
Your 5. Yeah.
All right. Of course, we all might as well say Kwame Brown is in this.
Just knock it out,
Let's
bro.
knock that
He's
one
number
out.
1, no doubt.
I got Andrea Bargnani,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Bennett, Andrew Wiggins, and John Wall.
Damn, so you went straight to players that aren't even done yet, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Just
sorry.
y'all
Wait, you
trash.
put John Wall in your
Hell fucking yeah, bro. And it's like, listen to this. I got a rant on John Wall. I don't have a problem with him for who he is and what kind of game he has. But bro, you'd have been the number 1 draft pick for that team. You haven't done nothing with them. Absolutely nothing. Besides him getting injured, they were supposed
He's
to be
got to
the
leave
team.
Washington, bro.
They haven't even seen, sniff, smell nothing in the Eastern Conference Finals.
He got to leave Washington.
It doesn't, like, I don't even think leaving
Hey,
Washington do
Ovechkin did it.
anything. But he ain't leaving because look at the contract he got.
All my life.
Like,
Look,
should have just.
I don't
shoulda-
blame him for taking that back.
I don't blame him
But
either.
he will never leave Washington.
But listen, the fact that you were their number 1 draft pick and you have not done a single thing with them. And at one point, you have Bradley Beal, who is a hooper, and y'all still couldn't freaking. At one point, what was it? What
Hey,
year did LeBron James
the
go
streets,
to the?
the streets say Bradley Beal sucks.
I don't.
I suck? He said I suck? He said I suck, dude? What?
He looked up like.
Looked at him like, bro, if you don't get
Come
them
on my court.
Get them
I'll show you
yeah.
who sucks.
Drop them nachos, drop that beer, and come get me on the
Put your
court,
hooper
dude.
shoes on.
Because you know the dude probably had no athletic ability at all.
Yeah, listen. And
You
listen,
know John Wall wants to cross him up real quick.
I didn't want to put John Wall on this. I kind of wanted to put Dwight Howard, but he at least been to the finals. He at least took his team to the finals.
And he's got some accolades.
And he's got some
Defensive
stuff.
player of
And
the
he
year.
beat LeBron to get there.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron.
So, and John Wall doesn't have nothing. What does he have going for him right now?
He out here like Melo, bro, naked, no awards,
No,
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 Hey,
accolades.
you know what he got?
What?
He got to dance.
John Wall.
Are you fucking serious?
Listen, like I said, I don't mean to talk bad about his game. His game's not bad. It's just that he doesn't have a jump shot. He doesn't turn it up when they need to turn up.
You know what? I got you, bro. I'm gonna call John Juan later,
Yo.
and y'all can have a one-on-one, okay?
Listen, I
'Cause
just
he
told you.
goes,
I just told you. I don't have a problem with his
I know.
his hooping game.
real
But
quick.
he just hasn't done anything. with them.
Random thought. In their prime, John Wall or Gilbert Arenas?
Gil,
Thank you.
Agent
I'll take
motherfucker
Gilbert
zero,
Arenas.
dude.
Like,
what?
bro,
Are you
remember,
serious?
remember when this dude used to just pull up on people
Oh, no, I agree. Yo,
and turn around
Like,
before
he was-
Steph Curry
he
was
was
Steph
Steph
Curry with
Curry
that
before
shot.
Steph
You
Curry. He
really,
absolutely was.
you really had to bring the gun into the
You know,
locker room and
that's-
just fuck
that's all
everything
thing-
all the way up,
Bro.
Like, bro, he's probably one of my favorite follows on Instagram,
Oh,
bro,
yo, the
because
dude
he
is-
goes in on whoever the fuck he wants.
No,
when he
zero
don't,
fucks
he
given.
don't hold nothing
Zero.
back, bro.
Wait, Joe.
Zero.
That's not even where he fucked up. It's when he got back and was in the huddle with the
Bro,
finger
he was in the huddle throwing up gun signs, throwing them up, yo. Like, hey,
David Stern can get on the phone quick enough.
like, yo. So you're not gonna take the serious?
Get him out of there. I want him
Oh,
out now.
Gone now.
Seriously?
And then he went
Like
to the
in Happy
Magic.
Gilmore, bro, when he's fucking up. I want him out the door now.
Yo, he went to the Magic and was like pretty much dust after that. Was done.
Lost his
Outta there.
powers, man.
Lost his freaking
He never
powers.
got his money from the bet.
Yo, so that's mine. That's my top 5.
Okay, Joe. Go ahead. You want to go or you want me to go?
I mean, Kwame is obviously number one.
Kwame.
Shout out to Kwame in the Big 3.
My question is, how the fuck did you not name Greg Oden, bro?
Oh, that's what I was
listen,
thinking.
Listen,
Literally what I was thinking.
All right, we'll finish the list, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm just saying, Greg Oden or Kwame Brown could really be number one.
The reason I didn't put Greg Oden is because he didn't get a fair shot of playing. He played like 5 games, and when he did play, he got injured right away. I understand it was like
That is his fair shot.
but I'm looking at guys that actually played, and you can see like, oh, you trash. He wasn't trash.
You
he was
put
just
Anthony
injured.
Bennett on that list real quick, though.
He's trash.
So is Greg Oden.
Greg Oden was not like I don't know if he was trash because when he stepped on the court, but when he stepped on the court, he actually showed
Zach,
up.
What matters?
Availability.
Availability fucking matters, bro. Okay? You can't tell me it doesn't.
I couldn't, like I said, he didn't get if he was healthy and like if they would have known that he was gonna get injured, then that's their fault. That's like they should like. But I can't be mad at the man for getting drafted at number 1 and then, fucking getting injured.
I'm not getting mad at him, but
He's definitely on this
you're
motherfucking
definitely on
list.
this list.
if he's on y'all list, I can understand. But I can't.
And you definitely got a number 3 is Anthony Bennett because that shit's just absolute fucking
I hope
Be
that
honest
dude
with you.
pulls it out
Be honest with
somehow
you.
to come back and.
I kind of put Anthony Bennett higher than Greg Oden.
Okay, so like I said, was this supposed to be in order? We was talking about putting in order.
No, we weren't putting them.
But we knew what we were
I
talking
really
about when we put this
wish. I
together.
really wish we could put Sam Bowie in this. You know what I mean? Just because of how
started.
But he's number 2.
I know.
Too,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
The team was like,
Damn these
nah, wait,
rules.
hold on,
Damn these
I'm
rules.
here, I'm good.
For real. I mean,
All right, so Anthony Bennett, who else your last 2? That's why I said I can only go to 2000. Whoever was back in the 60s and 70s, I don't know.
Can't speak on it.
Can't speak on it. I don't know what they did. Like I know there's a lot of busts up there.
Probably sucked. I don't know.
I think there was a
I
lot
ain't
of busts
heard
up
your
there.
name.
We just don't know.
It wasn't an exact science back then.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to my TV?
I mean, you could almost throw Elton Brand in there too. Bro.
Who do you have though?
Elton Brand?
I wouldn't throw Elton Brand there. He actually he helped the Sixers. He turned the Sixers around.
True, and he did start balling when
And
he went to the Sixers.
He went Clippers and the Sixers. He turned them both around.
I mean, I definitely like how you put Bargnani in there.
Oh, bro, he's straight up a bust.
Yeah,
like
I mean, shit, Bogut could be in that list too.
no,
You don't think so?
he helped Golden State win that. They even say if he didn't leave Golden State, they probably would still have a better chance being LeBron than them.
True. I mean, shit.
And he was hooping with the Bucks till he got that nasty injury.
Hey, he's back.
And he's back. He's playing like he never left.
Blake stays out of that argument.
I was
think.
gonna say, but last night
he on the fence there.
but no.
Shit, you could damn near throw Markelle Fultz in there, bro. That
I
motherfucker.
literally thought about it. I was
Yo.
like, yo, you know what? You kind of shining that way, boy. You kind of shining that way.
Only because this is only year 2, I did not put him on my list.
That's
True.
But I wanted to.
But for the circumstances, like, bro, you really ain't.
You ain't looking to. Tomorrow. Next year is his last chance to show me anything. After that, I don't give a shit what you do. You can come
I
back
don't know
and win
'cause
MVP.
I don't know
I don't give
because
a shit.
D'Lo is in his 4th year.
Yeah. D'Lo was a number 1 pick though.
He was a top.
He was
a
top 2.
3.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
2, but. Like I said, D'Lo, I ain't never had a problem with D'Lo. He actually showed that he had game. The Lakers was just bullshitting with him too
Bugging.
much.
The Lakers
yeah.
was bugging.
They were
That's-
bugging with
You
him.
could throw Danny Manning in there.
Who?
Danny Manning from Kansas. He had some good hype going into the NBA.
What year was he? He must have been that much of a bust. I don't know who the hell he was.
88.
Oh yeah, I don't know who that nigga was. But all right, who's your last 2 though? You just went to 3 and then you need 2 more. I know he didn't. He just
This
he
was
just
his
didn't say
idea. He
names.
picked.
Well, I mean, like, you could throw a lot of players in there. Same with the top 10.
But that's why I said I had John Wall. I just figured that like you can throw like somebody like if you want to put Markelle Fultz, you can. Right now he's looking like a bust.
legitness.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get my 5 off real quick because it's pretty easy. Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even been picked number 1.
Nah.
Greg Oden, tragedy, but you on this list, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kwame Brown, another one, shouldn't even been picked. Andrew Wiggins,
Yeah.
I'm not coming off that.
I feel
Yeah,
you,
see, that's
bro.
why I was probably didn't pick them.
I'm not coming off
I
that.
didn't want to
Andrew
put 2
Wiggins.
Kansas players in there.
And
I
honestly,
put 2 Canadians in there. I don't give a fuck.
yo, I can make this
Canadian
whole
boy
list
didn't look
Canadian.
good.
Canadians shouldn't get drafted number 1 overall. I'm
No.
just saying.
Nah, stick to hockey, bud.
Hey,
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 what do you say, bud?
what?
Well, you know.
I will say that LeBron has made a lot of really bad front office moves. Andrew Wiggins getting traded was probably the best one.
Oh, bro. the guy-
LeBron finna have
I
motherfucking. LeBron gonna have NCAA players in this goddamn movie he's trying to make, bro. Cause ain't nobody, don't nobody.
wait,
part of-
He gonna have Zion.
He
too.
gonna have
He gonna
Zion.
Zion, why don't you come to the
Hey,
set?
come on,
oh,
Zion.
yeah, I put LeBron. Yeah, sure.
Make some money real quick. And man. Dude.
Come over here, yo.
Get a couple checks. And then the last one is I have Andre Bargnani.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
real quick about this Space Jam 2. LeBron better lose to the fucking Monstars, okay? Because he ain't that, okay?
You ain't clutch, yo. You better
ain't
pass
that,
it some.
okay?
You better pass it the bugs.
Technically, Mike 7 for 7, okay? If you want to count the Monstar game, all right?
Listen, hey, he
He's
better
7 for
pass it the
7.
bugs for the game winning shot. He better be throwing the pass to the clutch person.
LeBron ain't stretching his arm out like that to dunk the ball, okay?
Wait, is Bugs gonna hit the game winning
The
shot?
Bugs is gonna have to hit the game winning shot.
Hey, that's that Warner Brothers magic right there.
I think they're gonna do some flip shit. Like maybe he's not even playing on some like he's a coach type shit. Like I think they are you really gonna replay the same shit that Michael did?
Look, all I'm saying is
Spend his whole
better
career.
LeBron better not win against the fucking Monstars, okay? Because that shit is gonna leave a untrue fucking picture in a lot of these kids'
Somebody
heads.
gonna pull out
Oh,
some type
LeBron
of
was great. No,
What if LeBron joins the Monsters?
then Mike comes
said
back
that-
and beats
or-
him.
or-
Then he 8 for 8, okay?
or
and
what you call
LeBron
it?
3 for $1 million or whatever the fuck it
The
is.
Monstar steals his talent. One of them steals his talent. He's got to go back to get it. You got to go up against yourself and you beat yourself because you.
Look,
fucking
man, did
suck.
you see that picture I shared on Facebook the other day?
I wanted to say something about it, but
what was it?
it's fucking.
Can't. Bro, it said if you go to a girl's house and get it 6 out of 6 times, and then you got the other
yeah, I
guy
seen
go
that.
3 and only, or go 8 and only get it 3, who the man?
Man,
Who the man?
fair
Who the
enough.
man?
Fair
Who
enough.
the man?
Who the man?
Listen, let's not get into that because to me it's an easy conversation.
We still yet to have that in-depth debate too, by the way.
Bring it on. I mean,
We need LeBron fans. Any LeBron fans want to come on the show,
any
holla at
LeBron
us
fan,
because
yeah.
we're Mike Heavy over here.
Come on, like just come, just
I
say
know
what
a
you gotta say about the
couple.
mans.
I know a couple that might actually be able to give.
I really
decent
don't know
arguments.
too many, and I'm happy that I don't.
The ones that I do know, I'll be like, really?
You're a bronzexual? Really? You're actually pretty cool. Not no fucking more.
Put it there, pal. No.
No, what's up, bud? High five, down low.
No,
No, too slow.
Can't fuck with them. Can't work with them. Can't work
Can't
with
do
them.
it.
Can't talk sports
Can't
with
talk
them.
No.
Oh, there's a lot of people I can't talk sports with.
Oh my god. So that's our bust in. All them guys.
That's our busts.
Kobe.
Real quick,
Oh, he's not a bust.
Yanti look like Ginobili.
real quick. I just want to point this out for Joe's sake. Russell Westbrook for the 3rd straight year is averaging a triple double.
He got what 31 this year? Somebody showed something. He got like a lot this year, yo.
He did have a lot.
Like, was it like 30,
That
31?
that number going up, ain't it?
That number is definitely going up, yo.
It'd be crazy.
How
man.
many? So how many triple double?
He's looking right now. Don't worry.
I want to see.
Zach's looking right now.
Nah, I
Okay, he's
just
got
wanna
it.
know.
Okay, he's looking it up. Of course, he's looking it up.
Listen, real quick on that too. Shout out to Westbrook for the triple double that he got with the 20 and 20 and 20.
You beat me to it. All right.
What you call it? Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
All my life.
Been grinding all my life, yo. Like straight up, yo. That was pretty. That's tough too to even do. Like that's like straight
That's
up.
hard.
That's,
I mean,
that's
same
mine.
with DeAndre or not. What the fuck's his name?
What's his
bro?
name?
Deshaun Jackson.
What he do?
He's from over there.
Oh, he's from Crenshaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
He don't ball out
I wouldn't
for
be
that shit,
surprised
too.
if he changed the number to 60 then on some crazy
He
stuff.
can as a receiver.
Yeah.
Oh, are there specific
They have
numbers?
that. Yeah, they have for positions.
1 through 20, and then like 80s, I think.
I didn't know that. So they don't do retiring jerseys, do they?
And
In football?
but they also say, hey, you might want to keep
Like
track of.
offensive linemen will be like 60s and 70s.
Right.
D linemen will usually be 60s, 70s, or 90s.
And what quarterbacks are like, what, 4
Quarterbacks
to 12?
are like 1 through 20. I think skill position offensive player, or I think skill positions are 1 through 20, like DB. I'm not sure though what the
Yeah.
method is, but
Yeah.
But there's
There's
a
a
system
grouping,
for
yeah.
it. I never realized that.
like if you pay attention, a lot of linebackers numbers will be like 40,
50
50.
something.
Yeah.
DBs will be 21, 19.
I wonder it's gotta be like that though. Like I wonder why.
Because offensive linemen aren't eligible receivers, so their numbers got to be different. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I
unless
get
they're
that.
lined up
It's-
as a tight end.
It's to make it easier for the officials as far as like who's at what position.
Oh, okay. I never realized that until now.
So Russell Westbrook is 3rd all time on triple.
How many
doubles.
does he have?
135,
And how many does he need?
182
Fuck.
He needs 182 just to get
So-
to Oscar Robertson.
to pass Oscar. Oscar
For
has
me to lose the
181.
bet is what he needs.
I understand that, but 182. That's
He needs less than 50. He got 30 this year.
He's got to start slowing down, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, his points are going down, but that's about it. He went from
Listen,
that's
towards
not
the
the number you
tail
care
end of his career, he'll just be probably like getting.
That's
those
what
numbers.
that's the way I said. I said I think he's gonna be close. Like he ain't gonna get no like 220 or nothing.
No,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
He
but
might
he's
he
gonna
might
get
get
toward
like
the tail
178 or something. You know what I mean? Like that's close enough for me.
That's a lot of triple doubles.
I know
he
it
did
is.
this year.
That's what
He
I'm
had,
saying.
lot
like you
this
said, he
year.
had 30 this year.
I know.
Shut
I understand
up,
that.
dude.
That is tough.
Stop bringing up old shit.
Shut up, dude.
And the season's still not over.
Listen,
he could still
how,
have.
how old? He's 30, right? This year he just turned 30. Or is he 29?
I don't care.
I
I don't think he's that old.
I do think he can
He's
do
been
this
in the
again
league
next
for
year.
a little bit, okay? He's been in the league like 13 years. So I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, to start slowing down here so I don't lose the
I
bet.
don't know, man. Like I said, if he's 30, by the time he gets to like 32, he might be slowing down. I think he could get 30 again next year.
No, you don't.
I think so.
You don't.
I think he could get 30.
I don't.
If he
I
gets
didn't
30
believe it.
next year, you're cooked.
Yeah.
No shit. I needed less than like 15.
But he has to get triple doubles. Now, we're not talking about average, right? He's got to get them.
He is 30.
To average, though, you got to get close.
You get a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's averaging it this year. What? He's the only player to
3
ever
straight
3 straight years? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, too bad he ain't never going to win a ring.
I knew he was going to go to that. I knew he was going to win a
Hey,
ring.
he might not win a ring, but he gonna get Joe's pockets.
Oh, man.
No, Aaron's going to get my pockets. And that's even if I want to pay him, okay?
Jeez,
Yo, y'all wild with that shit. All
I
right.
give him $1 a day for 200 days, motherfucker. You ain't getting this shit one lump sum. In quarters, too, motherfucker. 1, 2, 3. 4. There's your daily allowance, bitch. Here, you get another $1 tomorrow.
I got to go look at some more
Yo,
couches later.
We would have to fight. I'm sorry. We would have to fight. You did
Drop
that
a bunch
shit.
of change, yo.
$1 a day for damn near half a year.
Oh, yeah, by that time, it's like, just keep it. Just keep it. That's what he was waiting on. That's what I
Pay his ass in motherfucking. Here, bro, here's your $200. Pay his ass in pennies.
So the last thing that we got on the list is D brought this to the table because Calipari, it's rumored him getting that lifetime contract from Kentucky because they're trying to keep him away from UCLA. I get it.
I don't see why he would go to UCLA, but
UCLA is another one of those storied basketball schools.
don't they got the most national titles in basketball?
Yes, they do at 11. Guess who's got 2? Kentucky at 8. North Carolina's 3 at 6.
Okay.
And Duke is 4 at 5.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know Kentucky had that many titles, honestly.
Before-
Rupp, he did that. He did his thing back then.
I literally didn't know they had that many titles.
That's just another reason why we're superior to Duke. That's all it's about, bro.
Okay. So, yeah, Calipari got a lifetime contract.
And your premise was who else in sports deserves a lifetime?
And then,
contract?
like I said, like it just like when we were talking about this, like Coach K is somebody that could probably use that.
now
deserve that.
are we talking like coaches or players too?
I like I said,
talking
players
about
too.
anybody.
I said like anybody.
I mean, if you definitely have to agree with Diaz, Coach K.
yeah, Coach K.
I mean,
is somebody-
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And then somebody like Gino Auriemma from UConn, girls basketball. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
he
Even in a down year, they're in the Final Four.
like I mean, like I said, even though he's pretty much in the tail end of his career, I mean, but
I'm just saying though, like the way I have to answer this question is about accolades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's just
And
what
that's
I
what I'm
feel
saying,
like
like,
is the
who put
basis.
the-
So, and if you're talking college basketball coaches along with Calipari, Coach K, if Calipari's getting one,
Coach K just definitely
Coach
is
K's
one.
better be on the table,
Right.
Because he won 5 at Duke. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He
And,
damn
and
near
he won those.
he won those.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive Coach K has all 5 of Duke's titles.
He does.
You know what I'm
does
saying?
he?
And that's tough.
That
bro.
was not a basketball school before he got there. It
not at
wasn't.
all. No, it wasn't.
So like somebody like Greg Popovich, he deserved a lifetime like contract.
I mean, fuck, bro. Yeah, he's won enough.
you know what I'm saying? I would even say like
What was it?
the
19
Bulls,
straight seasons
Yeah.
of playoffs. I mean, bro, that shit that
50 wins.
50 plus until like 2 years ago.
you know
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
like Bill Self wouldn't deserve one because he only won 1 ring, but he
Yeah.
won all those conference championships. But like me and Zach were talking, I don't give a fuck unless you're winning the natty. That's what it boils down to in college.
That's-
that's
I mean,
cute.
that's what it-
ACC, that's cute. Whatever.
Yeah,
but
That's what it boils down to in
on,
all
man.
sports. It's championship or bust as far as I'm concerned.
Well, what's that?
yeah, but in NCAA basketball especially because 68 teams go to the tournament every year.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, well, we went to the tournament 8 years in a row. Well, that's cool. There's 70 teams that are playing it.
What about Villanova? Who's the coach for Villanova? Can't remember his name.
Yeah, they got 2 titles, but
Wait, he's the one that got in both of them. Well, they have
True,
3.
but I don't feel
one
like
of them's from-
like that deserves a lifetime contract.
No.
You know what I mean?
You're hot
yeah.
now.
Now, if you're talking like professional sports, Bill Belichick, rack it up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
over. Yeah.
How do you not?
Yeah.
Bill just give it to him. Don't even ask any questions.
Like I said, Greg. I would even say Phil Jackson within either the Bulls or even the
Yeah,
Lakers.
bro,
Phil Jackson is a great example of why no one should get a lifetime contract.
Well, he's just a complete dimbat sometimes. Who
Well,
he is,
you get old and then
you do stupid stuff.
yeah.
But I said,
Football, NFL. I mean,
Belichick's the only one.
Tom
Maybe
Brady as a player, like you could get that man all the longest contract you want with him.
the thing about players is that they're never going to let go. You have to force a player out, especially when they're no longer good.
well, the thing about that is if a team's hesitant on signing a 5-year contract, they're not going to sign. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to say, "Oh, I want you for the rest of your career." No, you got to take that shit time by time and
And the reason-
contract by contract. So players, it might not translate the way you're asking, but it definitely does for coaches because
Coaches and front offices.
You know?
Okay, let's take the players out of it. Then. 'Cause
Okay.
the only reason I said this is because I heard that Matt Johnson had got one of those like long
Yeah, I'm
time
not
ago.
sure
It was a
about
crappy contract on his part, but it was supposed to be a
because
lifetime. or
okay, so
something.
say this player's winning, he won 4 rings in a row, and it's like, okay, well, let me sign him for the rest of his career, and then like he's like, okay, fuck it, I just got paid until whenever.
I don't need to do
what do I
anything.
need to win for?
Right,
You
right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So as a player, it'd be a little difficult because they got to have accolades, and then after they acquire those accolades, are they going to keep producing those accolades?
What motivates them to keep
So
being the
all right,
best?
so let's just keep it with like coaches and maybe GMs or something like that.
Baseball?
Theo, lifetime worthy?
How can he not be?
But where? Red Sox or the Cubs?
Just in the Hall of Fame. Just in the Hall of Fame.
Hall
as a
of Fame.
fucking- you know what I'm saying? Like
Just give them everything.
2 of the longest droughts in MLB baseball.
And you
He
crack
ended.
both of them.
Cracked both of them.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's just.
You know what I mean? But then again, now it's like, bro, what the fuck
Fuck
are you doing?
But true, but because of his pedigree, do you trust him to get them out of the situation?
Yes.
And that's what the lifetime ban is. It's like,
Right.
all right, look, man, yeah, there's going to be some dark times, but I know you'll figure it the fuck out.
Other than that, I mean, coaches in
Jerry
baseball.
West. Jerry West deserved it.
Jerry West don't want one. He just want to go build dynasties and leave.
I mean, the NBA needs to give him a lifetime contract. He's helping the NBA while going to different teams and building them up.
If he turns the Clippers to a championship team, yo,
Watch what he does.
put him into the Hall of Fame again.
Listen, the man is literally everywhere he goes, he's freaking gold. I'm gonna touch this and I'm gonna transform it to gold.
I think it's hard for coaches in baseball, though. I don't really.
For,
The managers and stuff in baseball.
Joe Torre, maybe.
that's the only one that came to mind.
Joe Torre. I mean, Tony La Russa. I mean, wasn't no slouch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I give it to Tony. Who was the manager for the Giants when they won those championships? I can't remember his name.
Bruce Bochy.
Is it Bruce Bochy?
I think so.
Okay, well, if it is,
And how many did they
I would
squeak
consider
out?
it.
Like 2 or 3?
3.
3? I can't remember.
Every
I
other
remember
year.
they were.
Every
I
other
remember
year.
they were just. They were like legit.
That's why when we played him in 16, it was such a like, bro,
Shit.
are we
I was really going
uh-oh
against this.
here?
like,
Yeah.
like this is the one thing that I'm looking at. Like, fuck my superstitious ass.
Basketball, I think you hit it on the head. I mean,
Jerry
Phil Jackson was
West, Phil
definitely
Jackson,
up there.
Greg Popovich.
Greg Popovich.
Greg, Pop. I mean, how do you not? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Was Jerry Sloan?
Oh, here you go.
How?
Pat Riley.
How?
Jerry
Without
Sloan.
the championship? You can't do it without the championship.
I feel like you need that, bro.
Okay.
Especially in the time where you were.
Michael
It's
and
just
stuff.
unfortunate that you coached at that time, Brody.
Like, to
or
play
old boy
or-
from the Warriors, bro. Nelson. He coached there for how long, bro?
Don
I mean,
Nelson.
not
Yeah.
saying that
Most
he
wins in
did a
NBA.
lot, but bro,
They
He
took
he
got a title.
longevity. You know what I'm saying? He was in it for the whole thing.
There was another one. I can't remember his name, but he was the Hawks coach a few times in Clippers. He's like second to Don Nelson. I can't remember his name, but even he doesn't have a title, but he has a whole bunch of wins, and that's just what sucks
Nick
about it.
Saban.
Nick Saban.
I think Alabama has tried to give him a lifetime contract.
I'm just saying though,
no.
Nick, college. If you're talking college football, Nick Saban and nobody. I mean, Dabo Swinney's making a good case, but
What about what you call it? Just retired Ohio State.
Urban Meyer?
Urban Myers.
he did his thing in the
Florida
SEC, and then
and
he did
came
his
up
thing
in
in the
the
Big Ten.
Yeah.
Like,
But then again, you can't just give everybody a lifetime
No, that's
contract.
true.
But
Yeah.
He's definitely worthy of it in a sense.
But I
More
was
so
saying-
than most, yeah.
I was saying Pat Riley in the NBA.
I could see it.
Pat Riley does, yeah.
like what he did with the Lakers.
More,
and
yeah,
he-
more so for you got to exclude the shit he did with the Knicks because
Oh,
that didn't work.
That didn't work. It didn't. But he made them. I only thing I give him props is he did what he had to do over there. He just couldn't close the deal. He got him to the finals.
Michael was there.
And Michael was there.
Michael was there.
And look what he did. Listen, Michael, I'm gonna retire your jersey in the Heat. It's like, why? Because he
Respect.
literally
Respect.
stopped me.
Because I saw you.
I knew what you did.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I see.
Bro,
I
if
see
you
you.
ask
See
me,
me. See you.
if you ask me, it should be kind of like a Jackie Robinson sense, like just retire his number
I
through the
believe-
whole
I agree.
NBA. But
Oh,
I think so
100%.
too.
Yeah.
Literally
Because
retire.
Nobody should wear
himself.
23 anymore.
nobody,
No, like.
Because let's be honest, everybody that does wear 23,
But
we know why you wear
unless
it.
you're Kobe.
But the only the reason they
Kobe's
couldn't
a
do
different
that
kind
is
of
because Jackie Robinson.
I
broke
know
the
it's
barrier and
totally
everything.
different circumstances,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
I
you know,
believe it
like,
too.
yeah.
But it just.
I don't think basketball is like.
Like if anything, it should be Bill Russell probably or some shit like that.
I don't think that you have the athletes and the swag that you have in the NBA now without Michael.
No, yeah.
Like Michael changed the landscape of the
He
NBA.
put basketball completely on the map. Magic Johnson,
Globally.
Larry Bird, globally. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird put it on TV, show people like, hey, this is something going on.
Who the
here.
man?
And Michael Jordan came and said, all right, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take it to the space.
Literally.
like Space Jam. LeBron, you can't do that. But if
Don't call me Dow.
what you call it? I'm pretty sure there's some women coaches out there that probably deserve something like that too.
Pat Summit,
If
maybe
she
from
was still-
Tennessee.
If she was still
Rest in
alive,
peace.
yeah, I was gonna say so. Becky with the good hair.
You know, the best thing about this show is that I don't cut out any of our edits because, you know, it's
Just let it
authentic.
roll.
Unless you just say that,
I think legitimately I've only cut out maybe 2 or 3 things.
Have you? I heard something like one day I was listening. I was like, oh, he didn't cut that out.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna let you get yourself in trouble. It's okay.
FCC finna be on your ass, bud.
FCC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I have to go to AM radio. You
I'ma
keep
play
talking
a-
like that,
I'ma play a-
motherfucker.
Hey, we finna have to cancel D-Mob. That's crazy.
I'm going to Sway in the
just got
morning. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm trying to think. You know,
I don't know enough about hockey.
what would you say? Even though he got fired, no.
Clearly, the Blackhawks don't agree
Don't
because I know where you're going.
Oh, he said no.
But then again, I'm not a hockey fan,
Right.
so I don't know. I
Who's
mean, if
out
you
there?
ask me what he did for the fucking Blackhawks, yeah, you snap, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We were on the top
3.
of the hockey world for a while.
Last 2 years.
Like, bro, it was cool watching hockey.
like
now
you're
it's like
3-0 in the finals.
now it's like, bro, hockey,
Yeah.
hockey.
Like,
Hey, man. Respect India.
yo, at three,
It's
three,
literally right behind us.
Listen, 3-0 in the finals. He never like anytime they go, he closed them out.
True.
So give him props for that.
Michael Jordan numbers.
You know,
Just saying.
like Patrick Kane them can say that we got that kind of status too.
Yeah, but Sid Crosby is looking like so. What did he do? Back to back to back? Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Another Canadian
Arguably the
bastard.
greatest hockey
That's
player.
a Canadian that stuck to hockey. No,
That-
no, he's not arguably the greatest hockey player. No.
No, he's a big pussy.
Wow.
How?
I know I said wow.
Oh wow, I thought you said how.
Wow.
Talk about it, Joe.
I mean, you know
Right?
damn well we don't like Sidney Crosby. Are you serious?
I wasn't gonna say all
I
that.
was
Oh,
like,
well, if I don't like you, I'm gonna let you know.
that's fair. Like,
Okay.
if a Duke guy came with a Duke shirt on, you coming
I
at him.
say, Bud, where the fuck you going? Doors that way, dude. Let me get that shirt for toilet paper later. I'm almost out.
Oh my god! All right, I didn't think that we was gonna shit on Sidney Crosby today. That's crazy. All right,
Sorry, I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying?
you guys got anything else?
You gotta hate Cody Parkey as much as I hate Sidney Crosby, right?
No, fam.
I'm just saying, bro. You're making me relive my losses, bro. So I figured I'd make you relive yours. Okay? Okay.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that Cody Parkey was on the team for the playoff game, or that the replacement that they signed's last name is Blewett.
Blew it.
Boy, that motherfucker blew
Hey, can you
it
imagine
again.
coming in the locker room? God, I'm sorry, guys, I blew it.
Like, yo, get out.
Yo, drunk that.
You go where Cody Parkey went, okay? Are you really going to get fucked up by these Chicago Bears fans?
Like,
Yo,
'cause
when that shit came out, I was like,
I hate
yo.
saying this, but you know what's gonna happen. He gonna miss a field goal to win the game once this season,
Somebody's
and as
gonna
soon as it
use it.
happens, it's gonna be the easiest layup for the news
No,
ever.
you got your offense is going to
Newspaper
be
gonna
better,
say
right?
right there.
It is.
And it's
It is.
laughing.
No,
saying,
no,
blew
it ain't going to come down to a field goal, bro. Your offense should be better.
It better be better.
Okay.
But
All my life, I'm just saying though, bro. You know what I'm saying.
this guy,
If y'all was scoring the way y'all should have, when it came down to that field goal,
we would have, if we were scoring the way that we should have,
they'd have won the Super Bowl.
we would have had a first round bye. We would have had a first round bye.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That game wouldn't have never
True.
happened.
Never.
Who was it that y'all faced that y'all lost that didn't get the bye?
There's about 4 games.
There's about 4 games.
There's about 4 games that we lost because of dumbass field goal and
Who?
and offensive mistakes.
Oh yeah, the Rams and the Saints had to bye. That's right.
Yeah. We smacked the Rams right up.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. I saw him.
Don't even look impressive anymore the way the Patriots dismantled their asses.
And not everybody could beat the Rams.
You don't want me to say nothing about the Rams.
Wait. Can anybody beat the Rams?
Yeah, when it's hard when you're playing against the motherfucking referees too, Zach.
Hey, you just gotta
Hey,
remember,
hey,
it's 5
wait,
best
wait.
teams in the NFL.
The Rams, the Rams, the Rams, the Rams, the Rams.
Who the fuck said that?
Who was it? Oh, the
Ryan
ESPN.
Clark.
Yeah, they were saying all the best.
Yo, I like
NFL
Ryan
today.
Clark.
Yo, he had me going with that.
He's a Steeler. That's the end of that.
Fucking wait. So, would you say that the refs were the MVP of that game?
Wow. Carl Edwards
Do you
Jr.
want to go right now?
What Carl Edwards? No. Don't tell me what Carl Edwards Jr. did. I don't want to know what
Shut
Carl
up,
Edwards
Dion.
did.
Carl Edwards Jr. is going to AAA.
Good.
Mike Montgomery is placed on a 10-day
That's the excuse
rest
they're
on
running
shoulder.
with.
Anything else you want to fucking crush us with?
That's it.
That crushed you? That was good news to me.
Yeah, they do suck. But no, they're not the fucking MVP because we lost. So no.
I'm saying, like, they were the most valuable
For the
on
Rams.
the field. They're the most valuable on the field, were they not?
They definitely got the most death threats after the game, I'm sure.
Who?
The referees from the
Probably.
Saints
Yeah,
fucking
they had-
Rams.
Probably
they
because
faced
Buddy
one of
from the Rams was like, yeah, I did it.
They had to take off their jerseys. They had to take off their shirts and put some hoodies on and get some dark
Bulletproof
limos.
vests.
I've never seen
Like, bro,
somebody.
you're pulling out a motherfucking where they played at the Rams. They played in LA, right? Or they
No,
played?
they played
No,
in
they played in
Oh
Lawrence.
yeah, that's right.
It
Yeah.
was in the dome.
y'all
It was in NOLA.
They,
They walked out in bulletproof
I'm surprised
vests.
y'all didn't throw stuff out into the field.
I wasn't there to do it.
I was
Joe said gladly.
I would have went and bought 3 beers just to fucking throw on them, dude.
stupid mother.
Fucking
Hey, come here.
yeah, come here. I got a word. Come here.
Come here.
Get in the car.
Get in the car.
I can almost guarantee
Get in
you
the
those
car.
refs will never officiate another game in New
Aw,
Orleans.
yo.
In New Orleans.
Hey, you know what? This is a question. Should referees get fined for
For a call like that?
like straight up like the missed calls that they get and all the you know
Yeah, or have
I mean, this is all sports.
or have an ultimate judge like they do in baseball. Replay, it's not determined by the umpires.
oh like somebody
You know what I'm saying? The replay, the evidence that is gained is not. Well, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but they're not the ones making the call.
They have a control
it's-
center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in a control center. So
And
that's
for
ultimately what it should be.
And for NFL to have all those cameras and
Nah,
literally
really
they have
no-
a side booth where you just pull in, step in there, and all that stuff. The fact that you don't have a control center where it's decided there
Like, that
because it's
call-
all reviewed.
That call needed to be overturned.
Absolutely, somebody needed to call down and say, "Hey, nah."
You already got death threats coming in, so you might want to change that.
Didn't they come out and said that it was
It was pass interference, and that's why the NFL changed that rule.
It was
which we've
blatant.
never talked about. I don't think.
Blatant.
I don't think Joe wants to talk about it.
No, I kind of got to poop,
Dear Lord. Okay, so I had
and it's hot in here.
is.
Yeah, it is hot.
Yeah,
in
I
here.
can't turn the fan on because of the audio.
Yeah.
So
Could window
can-
have been too loud or something from outside?
well, the fan onto the.
I'm talking about the window. If we open the window,
That's a no.
what?
That's a no, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying would have been because
Outside
of the wind.
noises. Yeah. No.
Oh, all right, that's what I'm sure.
Can't hear no crickets,
Birds
no
chirping.
birds.
Random neighbors yelling at each other.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
No
F
deep.
you, pal. Get off my lawn.
Yo,
Stay off my freaking grass from Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Damn, Stanley tripping.
How much I get out of there? We got like $300.
Yeah, bro, because that was right when they robbed the house, and he
Yeah.
came over, and they're all like, "Oh,
Oh,
shit,
shit, he
did I
knows.
say this? Stay off my
my
freaking grass."
My bad, Stanley.
Hey, tripping.
So, I had already decided we were going to do this, and you kind of alluded to it a little bit. So, for Player of the Week, I'm not even going to do a player. It's just going to be shout out to Nipsey, man. Rest in peace.
Word.
Gone way too soon. Did a lot for the community. Left a lasting imprint that I think a lot of people are looking at and saying, "Damn, we got to do better as individuals." And I know I feel that. So, dedicating this Player of the Week to Nipsey. Rest in peace. Let your imprint still do work on this world. And sorry to see you go so soon.
Hey, support his family, yo. Go buy some of them Crenshaw gear.
Bro,
Marathon
did I
stuff.
tell you how much his music went up? I
Yeah.
thought it was me and you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about that,
we
right?
saw
2,700% at one point.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw like 3,000%, something like that.
And
yeah.
he owns all his masters.
He owns
So
all his
so-
masters.
so
So yeah,
if you wanna-
yeah, listen to it. Like honestly, the simplest way without costing you $1, just stream his music.
Mm-hmm.
Stream
that
his
death,
music.
that death is a lot deeper than I think people are.
Are alluding to. Yeah, it is. A lot
That's
of
real
people-
shit, bro.
Yeah,
I would
I'm not
arguably
getting
say,
into conspiracy theories right now.
I would arguably say that his death is as heavy as like somebody like Tupac. I don't know how it was when Tupac passed away, but this is
Right? Yeah,
I would
yeah.
think how it felt.
Like we were alive when Tupac died, but we
Yeah,
were
but
too young
too
to
young
really
to
feel
understand
it.
So
But this felt like
this one hurts in our year and I'm where we're at in technology and everything. This one's a tough one. Like
so. Just gonna leave it at that, man. Like I said, rest in peace to Nipsey. Prayers out to his family, everything like that. So, we will be back to our normal Wednesday schedule next week. Probably, I can't speak for all of us, and I can't speak for the situations.
What? What the fuck did you just
Actually,
say?
it was my fault that we didn't record on Wednesday.
Why? Oh yeah,
I
you
got
was
back
coming
super
And it
late.
was my fault on Thursday. And it was your fault 2 weeks ago. That me and Zach had to do it by ourselves.
Where was that?
So what do you want? Who are you gonna look at and point to now? Oh, you were out of town or something for work, and you weren't here.
Where was
I'm
I
just
at?
saying.
I don't even remember where
I
I was
could
at.
look at you too.
Actually, we recorded early.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
'Cause
We
I was on
recorded
Tuesday.
early.
I was gone yeah Tuesday.
Because I couldn't do something on
Oh,
Wednesday.
Yeah.
You couldn't do Wednesday, and I really couldn't do Wednesday either.
Shit.
I'm pointing right now.
God damn it.
Pointing right now.
That came back first. So
I could have did Wednesday, but I didn't want to do Wednesday. All right. Anyway, so we're back to our regular schedule next week. We're gonna have more fun with it.
Yes, sir.
Smack Talk, leave it on the court.
Smackdown.
We're gonna have to praise somebody for a national championship. We're gonna talk about
and it ain't gonna be
Hey,
Duke,
so
okay?
also shout out to Notre Dame being UConn, man, the girls, because what you call it?
They needed that.
Yeah,
They need that shout out.
You know what? I needed a shout out to the girl Notre Dame, the hooper. I always forget her name, but shout out
Skylar
to her.
Diggins.
No, what you call it?
Skylar
I
Diggins.
gotta
Diggins.
remember your name. When I do, I will shout you out next Smack Talk.
Any other shout outs? You got a shout out, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michigan State for beating Duke. Get the fuck on, man.
Damn, I'm gonna get you a Sparty shirt.
No, I don't need one of those.
Oh, we gotta do. We should have did a college basketball themed day, man. We wore like our favorite teams and shit.
I already do every other episode, North Carolina Tar Heels.
He do
That's
be
true.
having some
Yo,
tires, so.
people keep asking me about that that Saints hoodie.
What about it?
How many times you go wear it on the podcast?
A million. Fuck you wanna
until
do?
they win the title.
You got a better shot at winning than the Chicago Bears, and I know that's who y'all fucking like, okay?
That's crazy you say that.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause I think we play y'all this year, too.
Whoop.
I hope we do. No, we played y'all last year, right?
No, we didn't play last year.
So then, yeah.
Yeah. If it's in Chicago, you want to go? Mm-hmm. You want to do it?
Yeah, only if it's in fucking September, or October.
Yeah, I was about to say the game has to be before
no,
November.
motherfucker, I'm not
doing it again.
I'm gonna watch that motherfucker
At
at home
home.
and spend $800 less.
Shit.
I mean, you figure if they're both good by the time they play, those tickets aren't gonna be cheap.
Nope.
Those tickets are already not cheap.
I know it's so expensive to get into
Like I
such
said,
a.
remember we
like,
went to the Green Bay?
Yeah,
bro.
but that was Green Bay though. I mean,
Yeah.
no shit talking towards the Bears. That's.
But I
Green
mean,
Bay.
remember how much those tickets were?
The problem is that there's not enough seats in Soldier Field, so those tickets are ridiculous.
Yeah,
Smallest stadium in all
the
the
need to
NFL.
redo that, get a new stadium over there or something.
Probably should win first, but I feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
Minnesota didn't win.
and they got
The Rams didn't win.
Yeah, but the Rams got a whole new city and everything.
they just picked up and moved.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, we're gonna go here.
Like, realistically, you really think about it, the only team that won the Super Bowl and then rebuilt was the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
then they
new
won the
ass,
title.
that new ass
That
stadium.
motherfucking stadium sees a lot of losses nowadays. I'll tell you though, the Jets and the Giants. God damn,
But they
them
play in the same- wait,
motherfuckers
they play in
going.
the same stadium?
Bro, them
I
motherfuckers
didn't
going
know that.
0-16 every year at home.
It's a horrible place to go.
suck.
So, I mean, wait, the Saints' new stadium was after the. Was
No,
after.
it's been there
It was
since
before? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, the only team to really win a championship and then rebuild is the Giants. And I think that was probably in the plans anyways. In fucking New York.
Sometimes you just gotta bear down, bro.
Sometimes you got to bear down and get a fucking dome. Can I get a dome?
You gotta win first.
No. I just told you. You don't have to win first.
McCaskies aren't spending no money on no
If you-
fucking stadium.
If you build it, they won't come.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
I will go to a game in December if we have a dome.
Well, duh.
I mean, it's just sealed up.
Like, literally, I look at the calendar. It's like, damn, I'd love to go to the game. Too bad it's November 15th.
I mean, November's still rockable,
Bro,
but
in
December,
Chicago? No.
December ain't, bro.
Chicago
January
holds
and
no
stuff.
promises on weather.
January is usually playoff time,
Bro, it is snow on the forecast for Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Snow.
I gotta poop.
And this
And
dude
it's-
got the nerves last night say, "Oh man, it feels good outside." It did not.
It did.
It was
Yeah,
cold.
but you're also 117
And
pounds
that makes
soaking
sense. But
wet.
don't say that. When
It
you
was
know it's
nice
still
out
cold.
last night,
And,
bro.
and from a tropical island.
But
Right.
so was it cold last night for you? When you went outside for a little bit?
Yo,
I was
listen.
outside most of the night.
Yo, listeners. Dion put his heat on in the summer, okay? That's how tropical he is.
Yo, his room be like 95 degrees when I like step in there to say what up and be like, God, never mind, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Damn, bro.
But
Yo,
he said,
Jamaican
he
there.
said it was cold. He said it was warm. He said it felt good outside. It did not feel good outside. It was like low 40s, I think.
Bro, it wasn't that fucking cold last night.
It wasn't like you were saying. It made it sound like it was.
I think
warm.
it's like nice today though, and then like,
Yeah, it's like
all right,
70.
fuck. All right, we've been talking for too long. This is another episode of Smack Talk Live on Record. Thank you guys.